What I want to say is that my experience here in Jamaica was the best. Y'all treated me so well. The food was so good. Y'all showed me a great time.
Jamaica has always been bigger than its size, and that is something the world has understood for decades. When it comes to culture, influence, music, energy, vibes, entertainment, and global impact, Jamaica has always stood tall among giants. From reggae to dancehall, from athletes to fashion, from slang to lifestyle, this little island has managed to shape conversation worldwide in ways countries 10 times bigger could never imagine. So when a global internet superstar like IShowSpeed decided to touch the Caribbean and save Jamaica for last, that was never random, because whether people want to admit it or not, Jamaica still feel like the capital of the Caribbean when it comes to global culture. And the moment Speed landed on the island, the energy changed immediately. Everywhere him got crowd, camera, excitement, chaos. The rollout itself felt massive, and of course that was expected. It's not like a regular tourist visiting Jamaica. For the moment, Jamaica was trending through the eyes of one of the biggest streamers on the planet. Millions of people around the world got a live, unfiltered glimpse into Jamaican culture, Jamaican people, Jamaican humor, Jamaican vibes, all in real time.
Hi.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Welcome to Jamaica.
But while many people embraced the moment for what it was, you could also feel a level of discomfort coming from certain corners. And to be honest, this was embarrassing because it was coming from those who you would consider as our little influencers.
We don't need IShowSpeed to make people know about Jamaica. That's first. Even one Caribbean big and everywhere you go. Why is Jamaica? You saved the best for last. Why are Jamaica close the show? Why are Jamaica close the show?
Instead of the man them simply acknowledge the magnitude of what was happening, some people immediately jump into question who is Speed, what him do, why people care so much, or why so much attention was being given to him in the first place. Now imagine a statement like that coming from persons like Major I, Dancehall Rebel, Sweets Lee, Facebook hero.
Hey, Anjo, me just go and watch you now. You saw me make John fly up in the sky for Speed? But now look me there.
Rebel we are look and we hear, you know, sound please at all. Whether you personally watch him or not, whether you like his content, the influence of IShowSpeed is undeniable. This is not some random kid on the internet. This is one of the biggest digital personalities on the earth right now. A young man capable of pulling millions of live viewers, shutting down cities with his presence and generating global attention with a single stream. Why you try to compare yourself to the man? Why you feel like say them are gonna roll out red carpet for you? Now listening to a man like Major Hype, who is actually in the media, in the US, I'm sure him see IShowSpeed several times on them phone. We all know say the internet changed the rule of fame a long time ago. Some people still haven't caught up, it seems. We are living in a new era, brother, where streamers, content creators, and online personalities are becoming more influential than traditional celebrity. That is just the reality now. So Major, no feel no way, brother. It's just the new wave and you have to work with it. And what makes this even more powerful is the fact that Jamaica benefited from every second of it. So what the hell foot hype talk about? Whether them realize it yet or not, moments like these matter, my dad. Exposure matters, attention matters, global visibility are the best. Because in today's world, attention is currency. And when somebody with speeds, reach, shines a spotlight on your country, your culture, your people, and your business, that can create ripple effects far beyond one live stream. Look at Supplejet. And we can also rewind the tape back to the African tour. You know how much American people who came out and said them never know, say, yo, I saw Africa stay.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying.
Man, this whole time, bro, they made us fucking think Africa was such a poor country, bro.
Yo, so I'm kind of confused. Like, IShowSpeed is in Africa, and like, how? Like, they have Wi-Fi.
You know, much of them pack up them bag and decide say Africa the new destination as it relates to tourism. Now when me hear persons like Foot Hyper say, yo, this man does show to people and him don't know how and why people are entertained that. And persons like Facebook here and some of the TikToker move like say them nowhere near speed level. And you know the messed up part about this, they all have the same job. Streaming, entertaining people. Now some people might look at streaming and think it's easy. They think it's just a man turning on a camera and making noise for hours. But what they fail to understand is the amount of mental energy and discipline, creativity and consistency it takes to entertain millions of people live for hours every single day. No script, no editing, no second chances. One mistake, you know, and that can ruin you forever, you know. That pressure alone would break most people. Imagine sitting in front of a camera for 5, 6, 7 hours, sometimes even 10 straight while constantly trying to remain entertaining, keeping energy high, reading comments, interacting with fans, traveling, adapting to different environments, avoiding controversies like this, monitoring what people say, all while millions of eyes are watching your every move in real time. That is not normal. That takes a special type of mental stamina. And that's one thing I personally respect about this man, you know, his work ethic. It's not normal. The consistency alone separates him from most people. Because enough people can go viral once. Enough people can have one trending moment. But staying relevant every single day in this type of environment, normal. That requires understanding people's psychology, understanding attention. Now, what makes this even more unique and fascinating is his ability to move between worlds. And Mr. Worlds, I don't mean Jamaica and the next country. Me talk 1 minute him there around government officials, celebrities, major brands, high-profile business people, conducting himself properly. The next minute him back around the younger generation, joking, laughing, running around, acting wild, and still feeling authentic. That balance is very difficult to maintain, especially under constant public pressure. If you ask me, this man is highly trained and him do him due diligence. You don't just come out here and conquer a world without not knowing what you are doing. Trust me, it's not so easy. So persons like Footer Hype and Major Hype need to appreciate streamers. The world has changed, bro, and it seems like I won't alone the back of class because Speed's there everywhere now. The man there everywhere, especially in the US market. All major shows I can think of. Speed is there, entertain people. Now, one thing for sure though, Jamaica do know how to capitalize on moments like these. Big credits to the tourist board and the minister them for roll out the red carpet, regardless of what people think, oh, I'm just a little streamer and rare. Even though some of the man don't really conduct themselves properly. Now, all one beat him on him. Big up Popcorn. Popcorn make sure him set the record straight. People need to understand, say, yo, countries spend millions, sometimes billions, trying to market themselves to the world. Tourist board creates expensive campaign. Think about it. Companies pay influencers huge amount of money just for a single post. And yet, Jamaica receive an organic worldwide exposure through IShowSpeed. Simple being on the island and enjoying himself naturally. And persons that fight that, or not sick in our head. For Speed, this was entertainment and regular business. The man do this to make him money. But when it comes to Jamaica and you're looking through the Jamaica eye, this was marketing. Real-time global marketing. Simple as that. Thousands of young people around the world got to see Jamaica through a modern lens. They saw the vibes, the people, the food, the music, the humor, the fashion, the streets, the energy. And we may never know how this one interaction can influence millions of people around the world to even visit the country. So why act uncomfortable when somebody bring this level of excitement and attention to the island? Man never act like we lose anything by acknowledging influence. The next thing, some people are growing and say, oh, the man a fish or the youth a sprat them, see him sitting in a lap and a bag of things. At the end of the day, the man is from a different culture and what we might see as uncomfortable is pretty normal for them. The man have him woman and we not swear upon no man out here, but at the end of the day, we don't know see how the Americans them behave. Man like Footer Hype we blaze such fire. Brother, every day me wanna big up the man them play basketball and all the other sports. The man them want slap man upon them backside and what not talk about. Another the same thing. How you not blaze the same fire upon them? This is called selective outrage. Same thing with Youngster. One moment you entertain the man and now miss your fall back on live and I behave like you want burn out the man because how your Footer Hype say, brothers, me no buy the nonsense when him say on the live and I'm gonna say yo him never know. I'm team make him know after. What do you mean you never know? Everybody know IShowSpeed. Everybody know what these Americans are capable of. So now you're out here looking like a shaky warrior. 1 minute you blaze fire and the next minute you go back on your words and stand upside a man who no claim to say a fish. And the next thing what the Jamaicans them need to stop doing is act like giving somebody their flowers somehow takes away from our own greatness. Jamaica is already great. Nobody can take it away from us, you know. So if a global figure comes here and shines positive light on the culture, why fight it? Why makes everything into competition?